Hello everyone, OnlydravenGaming here again, and today we're doing another tutorial in Minecraft Sky Factory 4. Today we're going to be showing how to use the Porcelain Alloy Tank. The Porcelain Alloy Tank is a great component for mixing different types of metals and components together to make a more advanced or rarer item. This will be based on some of the porcelain components that tutorials I've done in the past, so I will link those down in the description of the video. If you find the video helpful and you like it, please be sure to click like. But most importantly, please remember to hit that subscribe button. That way you can see all my videos and tutorials as they come out. Alrighty, so let's go. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to need is some porcelain. So unfired porcelain is the original component you need for any of the different porcelain components. Unfired porcelain is very easy. It's just clay mixed with bone meal, and then you place that inside of a furnace, and that will give you a porcelain brick. You're going to need a bunch of those porcelain bricks to make all the different components. So we're going to start today with porcelain faucet. You're going to need several of those, and that is just 3 porcelain bricks. Next is going to be a porcelain tank, which is going to be 8 porcelain bricks with a glass in the center. Next is going to be a porcelain alloy tank, which is 2 of those porcelain faucets we made and 1 of those porcelain tanks. Next is going to be a porcelain melter, which is 6 porcelain bricks and 1 glass. And last, you're going to need at least 1 porcelain casting table, which as you can see is just 7 porcelain bricks in this configuration. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab all those components. Let's grab those. We're going to leave the casting table alone for a minute. We'll come back to that. So to set this up, you're going to start off with 3 porcelain tanks. On the left and right one, you're going to put a porcelain melter. And in the center, you're going to put your porcelain alloy tank. And you're going to want to put a faucet on the front of that. Now, each of these items needs to get a heat source. And a porcelain tank's an easy way to do that. You can fill those up with lava or other burnable materials like blazing pyrotheum. So what we're going to do here now is we're going to go ahead and grab 2 components. So we're going to grab some steel and some boron that I've already made. Now in one of these melters, we're going to put one of the items, and in the second, we're going to put the other. These are going to melt those items and then pour them into this second tank, and they're going to mix them. So again, we'll put some steel over there and some boron over there, and we'll give those a moment to melt. All right, so those items have now melted. And as you can see, the tanks themselves are empty because the item has now gone into the center tank. And as you can see up there, we now have molten ferroboron, which is what you get when you mix steel with boron. And you can continue to just put more and more in there. And you can even automate it by putting a chest or a hopper above it or an item extraction cable and pull the items in. Now, this is where we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab that casting table. We're going to set that in front. And we're going to use a cast for an ingot that I've already put together. But you could also use any casting depending on what you need. But by right-clicking on the faucet, it's going to pour out just like it normally would out of the melter. But now we're actually going to have ferroboron alloy. And that is a very easy way to mix different materials inside of your melters and get another material automatically. So a lot of times if you're looking at a specific type of ore, let's go ahead and look up ferroboron here in the JEI. If you click on ferroboron alloy, it tells you that you can pour it out of a smelter or melter to make the cast. But what do you make it out of? If you click on it, and then up above click melter, sorry, not melter, alloying. If you click alloying, it will show you the items you need to make the item you're looking at. So this one is steel and boron to make ferroboron. Sometimes you need more than 2, sometimes you need 3 or 4, and sometimes the ratio can be off. You need more of something than another. But in either case, you can use this to figure out what item you need to combine to make your item, such as ferroboron. And you can automate that, have it automatically pouring out. There's a lot of great ways to automate the process, but the porcelain alloy tank itself is very helpful, and as soon as you can get one up and running where you can go ahead and start making up some of these harder to get items, you'll be in great shape. All right, Well, that's going to do it for this tutorial. If you have any questions about this tutorial or any of my tutorials, please be sure to put those down in the comments, and I'll do my best to get back with you as quickly as I can. Also, if you have any recommendations or suggestions for other tutorials you'd like to see in Sky Factory 4, please throw those down there as well. I'm always looking for new ideas. You can also submit direct requests on my website, OnlydravenGaming.com, where you can also find my streaming schedule, links to all my videos, and a lot of other different resources. But that is going to do us for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.